Warm welcome for Shawn Barron?
Yes. Barron.
Barron. Shawn Barron. I'll make sure I get that right. Stand.
Yeah.
Cecilia, you're on deck wherever you are. Cecilia.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Naturally. We'll begin. So, probably like a lot of you, if you're not suffering economically right now, you probably know somebody who's having a tough time economically. One of my good friends, Francis, he lives in the city and he works as a salesman. So every Friday we meet for a beer, and for the last 3 weeks, every time I see him, he's really depressed. And he just comes up to me and he's like, Shawn, no matter what I do in my job, every week I keep failing to hit my target. I'm like, Francis, I got a real easy fix for you. Just next time, look at your boss through the scope on your rifle. So, I've been traveling a lot. Traveling, for me, it's a really nice way to see a lot of the country and escape police jurisdictions at the same time. One of the places I was recently to, I was visiting Los Angeles, California. I got to explore a little bit more of California. When I first arrived in Los Angeles, it was a lot of fun because I was able, on just my second day, to get a very traditional LA greeting. My car was towed. The other thing, while I was there, I managed to survive a bear attack. Goddamn nudists. The other thing is I recently was in Kentucky, which is a really nice place. It was my first time being there. And when I landed, we went to the sandwich shop, and it had a big sign on the outside. And the sign read, "Work hard and be nice," which for me is a great motto for life, or if you want to succeed as a gay porn star. The other thing is in Kentucky, horses are very, very popular. They have the Kentucky Derbies in Louisville, which is about an hour and a half from Lexington, where I was. There's horse stuff all over the state. But sadly, there was some news stories related to a horse. While I was there, a horse broke out of the stable, and it killed the farmer. And I don't know about you folks, but I just hate whenever I have to read about a case of domesticated violence. Thank you. So, while I was working, there was a party that was going on, so I had to go get the liquor for it. So I'm driving to the strip mall where everything is. And in one parking lot, there's a car dealership, this place called the Liquor Mart, and there's a AAA office, which I thought was a brilliant idea because it's meant in just one location. You could buy a car, wreck a car, and fix a car. Now, at the liquor store, they have a very big sign prominently displayed. And this sign read, "No guns past this point." You also saw a big sign like this all over the airport, "No guns past this point." And I was really trying to figure out what's the person this was applying to. I mean, is there a guy somewhere in Kentucky who's like, all right, got a great vacation coming up, 2 weeks in Miami Beach. Let me get my stuff here. I got my suntan lotion, all right. Got my shorts, that's going to be good. I got a couple of condoms in case I get a little lucky. I got my 45 in case I run into some teenagers whose music I don't like. Thank you. So, but I don't want to just, seem like I'm just making fun of Kentucky. There was a lot of nice people there. And also, although it's known as the Bible Belt, they happen to be Baptists, which is a very moderate form of Protestant Christianity. They very much encourage, they're big fans of free will, and they encourage if you're curious about something to go figure it out for yourself. So while I was there, I started thinking about this, and I'm meeting a lot of Christians, and I'm not a Christian myself, but I was thinking that, today, when it comes to celebrities, whether it's an actor, or a movie star, or a reality TV star, you always meet people, and I met a lot when I was in LA, who, have met someone twice, but they always claim like they're really tight with them. And since Jesus was one of the celebrities of his day, I'm wondering if there was people just walking all around ancient Israel going, "Hey, I was the blind guy." Friends, you were the blind guy? Yeah, I was totally the blind guy. It was a sunny day and you were squinting, and Jesus gave me a hat so I was no longer blinded by the sun. Think about it. So yes, so religion, that's one of the things that, perplexes a lot of people. The other thing that kind of perplexes me a lot is often when I have to deal with websites, one of the problems that I'll get is, I don't know if this ever happened to you, you'll go on a website for a business, and on the front page, it will not list the address, it will not list the phone number, and it will not list an hours of operation. This is essentially if I went up to you and I handed you a business card, and the only thing on the business card read, "Shawn Barron, nice guy, loves chili." The other thing a lot of these websites do is they will shoot a very small business, but they'll like blank out. They'll have one light for each corner, and they'll shoot. You know, the camera will be over here, and then it'll be over here. It's got all these weird angles. And they really try to make the restaurant look bigger than it is. When you get there, you see what it's like. So it's kind of like the restaurant went from the dimensions of the TARDIS to that of an actual phone booth. All right, I gotta go with that food plans, that's good. But one of the other things besides bad websites that I keep running into is bad apartments. Whenever, I know about y'all, but whenever you have to crash at someone's house, I had to do it a lot when I was going to school here, your friend will always tell you some weird rules that they neglect to mention until just, about a few minutes before you go to sleep. So I was visiting a friend in New York a little while ago. David, he was really, really nice. So I get there, I'm relaxed, and he's just like, oh yeah, here's your towel. Just go right into the shower over there. It's just one little thing. Just one little thing. When you're running the shower, you need to make sure that the oven is open and turned on full blast. Why do I need to do that? Oh, well you see, if you don't do that, this really bizarre green slime is going to come up with the drain. What kind of green slime? I don't touch it, that's why I keep the oven open. So after I take my shower, fortunately no green slime, I get there, and he's setting up his couch, and in the room, we're going to think, pretty sure I'm going to go to sleep. He starts lighting some incense. I'm like, all right, I'm going to smoke a little spliff. It might be a good time. And so I'm like, oh, what's the incense for? Oh, this is to keep the wolves away. What? Oh yeah, you see, a couple of blocks here, in this area, there's a lot of wolves. And right about 2 in the morning, they get a taste for human flesh, and so they start trying to go bang on everyone's window. But we burn this incense, the wolves can't stand the smell, and they all go away. Okay, so incense is burning, like burning incense everywhere. I finally go to sleep. I wake up in the middle of the night. I hear, pow, 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 pow. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a gunfight a couple of blocks from here. A gunfight? Shouldn't we do something? Oh yeah, I have a great plan. I put a sign on my door that said, no guns past this point. Thank you very much for the show.
That was Shawn Barron, everybody. Give it up. We love the comedians here. The hardest gig in showbiz.